Hey you guys, it's Monique from Healthy Living with Monique, and I wanted to post this video really quick just to give some encouragement and some inspiration because I need it myself, right? I am in the midst of a rebrand, and when I tell you, everything inside of me says stop. Just don't do anything. Lay down, get under the covers, but I'm like, no. And when I tell you, when it seems like you're at the end of your rope, on the other side of that is the greatness. So you just gotta hold on. Like, that's it. You just gotta hold on. But if you're watching this and you're like, but Monique, what does that look like? What does holding on look like? Well, it means keeping your faith up, and it means being focused, right? Being determined. So here's a tip that I just wanted to share because this is something that I do. I'm a person that I love to break things down in quarters, right? So quarter one, two, three, and four. Now that we're in the fourth quarter and now that my business folded, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little shaky, but I'm like, no, go back to the basics. So what it looks like for me is I write out my big goal, right? What is the thing that I really want to accomplish? So I want to relaunch and I want to start coaching and mentoring, right? And just being inspirational to help people. So that's the big goal. Then I take that and then I chunk it down smaller. So I'll put 3 or 4 steps of what it's going to take for me to get there. Maybe I'm going to write an ebook, right? Maybe I'm going to do a workshop. Maybe I'm going to do an in-person event. So those are 3 things that I'm going to do in this quarter. Now, you're probably thinking like, girl, those are big things. But not really, especially when I've done them in the past. So I'm going to try to repurpose some of the things that I've done in the past. So look back in your past and see what you've done before and what you can bring forward because you got gold. You got it, right? It's relevant. It's yours, right? Nobody can take away your intellectual property. After that, what I do is I write out the weeks for the next quarter. And then every single week, I'm literally tasking myself something to do. Now, here's the secret. I only task myself for 4 weeks. So I'm only working this a month at a time. And the reason why I do this is because I never know what's going to happen. I could do something week 2 that could honestly catalyst me like 2 4 weeks ahead. So I don't want to overshoot like what needs to be done. Also, if I get stuck on something, instead of me staying stuck, I want to take a minute to deep dive, right? Maybe I need to seek some counsel or ask somebody how to do something. So those things really work for me, and I'm going to be working those, and I hope you found this like helpful. I do have a worksheet. I'm going to post it below because I don't know about you, but look, I'm old school, okay? I got to write it down. And you know what they say, write the vision and make it plain. And that's something that helps me out. Listen, you got this, all right? You can do it. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you are in life. It doesn't matter what anybody said or what they've said, right? Sometimes when you get quiet and when you get alone, that's when the breakthrough happens. And don't get discouraged if what you're doing, people don't align with it. Just remember, it's your vision and not anyone else's, and you got this. I really suggest that you do 2 things. You meditate, pray daily, first thing in the morning, and then before you go to bed, journal, right? Journal down your thoughts, journal down how you're feeling, because when you release it out of your head, out of your body, that's when you're going to get that peace. I've been the person where I'm like, oh my God, everything is like held inside of me and I'm like hemmed up with emotions and feelings. And when I release those pen to paper, especially right before bed, I'm able to sleep more peacefully. So that when I get up in the morning, as I pray and meditate, maybe I'm praying and meditating on something that I wrote down the day prior. Or I'm honestly just thankful, right? Just thankful for the day, thanking God for the day, and really working on breath work and breathing and just being still and silent. Well, I hope you got some value out of this. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I mean, please make it be positive because look, at the end of the day, we're all here to inspire, encourage, uplift each other. It doesn't have to be perfect when you're starting out. Honestly, hell, it doesn't have to be perfect as you're going along, just so that you're following your purpose. You're important. Your goal matters. You matter. And guess what? I believe in you, and you got this.